Man, this was a long movie. Wicked Part 1 is directed by John M. Chu and stars CYNTHIA ERIVO, Ariana Grande, Jonathan Bailey, Michelle Yeoh, and Jeff Goldblum. It is an adaptation of the Broadway play by the same name and is set in the land of Oz. The movie tells the story of a young witch, Elphaba, who is starting her journey in becoming the Wicked Witch of the West, as we also witness the story of her friendship with Glinda, who becomes Glinda the Good. I'm a fan of Wizard of Oz like most people. I enjoyed the original movie. I'm not like a huge fan of it. It's not one of my favorite movies of all time, but I do enjoy watching it from time to time. Going into Wicked Part 1, I was mostly excited for the movie because of all of the positive reviews. I wasn't really like anticipating it. Like, I wasn't super a huge fan of the original source material, but I was curious in watching this movie nonetheless, and I was pleasantly surprised walking out. I thought that the acting was really great here, the story was wonderful, and the musical numbers were really great. The musical numbers could have been kind of boring or repetitive. I thought that they were really good and that they worked in this movie's favor. John M. Chu was the perfect guy to direct this movie because it's so well shot and so well executed. I'm not the target audience for Wicked Part 1, and since I came out with a big smile on my face since I enjoyed this movie, I think that's a huge plus. The performances were probably my favorite part of this film. CYNTHIA ERIVO is an actress that I like a lot. I've seen a lot of her previous works. I think she's a good singer as well, and it shows in the musical numbers. The movie is really on her shoulders. She is the focal point of this film, the main character, and I think that she delivers. You buy into her performance, you get into her character, and she does a great job here, as does Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande as Glinda I thought was really great as well. Both of them are great singers, and they really do a great job in the musical numbers. I was really just impressed with all of them, and I thought that they were great in this film. I thought that both actresses were really fun and they had good chemistry as well. I really enjoyed their friendship, and I bought into it. I bought into their performances. Michelle Yeoh is also very good. We also got Jeff Goldblum as of the Wizard of Oz himself. And if you've seen the original, you know what the Wizard of Oz is all about. I thought that Jeff Goldblum was great here. Michelle Yeoh was really fun, and I liked Jonathan Bailey a lot. He is sort of this love interest for Elphaba, and also Ariana Grande, so he's kind of in the middle of them, and it sets up this interesting love triangle, which I thought was well done. I didn't think that it was overly preachy or just too corny. I thought that all the actors played it really well. Like I said, the musical numbers are really entertaining here. I thought that the dance numbers were super well choreographed. They were really impressive, and I didn't think that there were too many of them. I thought that they were just the right amount in the film. They did the numbers well, and I don't know like if the songs are like directly adapted from the Broadway original. Like, I don't know if like they're like new songs or they're all the same. Yeah, I've never seen the original Broadway musical, so I don't know if like if all the songs are new, but I enjoyed them and I was entertained. As for flaws, I thought that the movie itself was too long. I think that they could have shaved enough, at least 20 minutes, if not 30 minutes of this movie. 20 minutes, I think, is fair. I just think that sometimes the scenes went on for too long, and it doesn't really have to do with the musical numbers, just sometimes the scenes were never ending. And I thought the pacing was a little off as well. Like, the pacing dragged at certain points, and like the urgency wasn't always there. I wasn't always involved. I felt bored a few times in this movie, and I thought that was probably the biggest flaw of this film. It's the pacing, it's the runtime of this movie. The play is probably as long as the movie's runtime, which is why they probably felt like they had to do a 2 hour and 40-minute movie, but I felt the runtime. I really did. When the movie was about to wrap up, I was done with the film. I wanted to leave, but I'm still excited for part 2. I'm excited to see where the story goes. I'm gonna go see part 2. I didn't expect this movie to be as long as it was too. I didn't check the runtime before going in, and maybe I should have, but yeah, it's just a little bit too long. It's not as long as Gladiator 2, and I don't think that it needed to be as long. But yeah, overall, satisfying movie, and the movie sort of like leaves on a cliffhanger, but there's also some stuff that's been wrapped up, like Alphaba isn't at the same place that she was at the beginning of the film, not at the same place at all, and I liked her character journey. Throughout this film, the things she experienced, but yeah, I'm interested in seeing Wicked Part 2. I'd give Wicked Part 1 a B+. I think it was a good time. Certainly just a fun movie for kids and adults. Like for families, it's perfect, especially this time of year. I would suggest to go see Wicked. So let me know what you think about Wicked down in comments below. Please like, comment, subscribe, and see you next time. Bye.
You're the one the wizard has been waiting for.
Glinda?
Ew! I know. It's my granny's. I'd give it away, but I don't hate anyone that much.
Hey!
You should join us tonight. And don't tell me you have nothing to wear, because you could wear this.
Something has changed within me.
She doesn't give a twig what anyone thinks.
Something is not the same.
Of course she does. She just pretends not to.
The wonderful Wizard of Oz summons you to the Emerald City. Come with me.
What?
To meet the wizard.
I couldn't possibly. This is your moment. I'm coming.
The great and terrible.
Something bad is happening in Oz.
The best way to bring folks together is to give them a real good enemy.
You have no real power.
That's why I need you.
Don't let her get away! This wicked witch.
Don't be afraid.
I'm not afraid. It's the wizard who should be afraid of me.